I like to welcome everyone sa Lunch and Learn session natin for today. Okay? And napaka-special ng topic natin for this session because it will be all about guide, a simple guide or simplified guide to buying life insurance. All right? So are you ready? Ready na ba tayong lahat? Type on the chat box na if you're ready, type the word ready or just click the reaction button. Thumbs up if you're ready. Go, go, go. Finally, Guide to Buying Life Insurance Simplified. I know some of us are already familiar with insurance. Some of us have heard insurance. Pero in general, for the Filipinos kasi, we don't really talk about insurance most of the time. Hindi natin pinag-uusapan yung life insurance. We don't talk of it in the house. We don't talk of it in the office. We don't even talk of it in the church. No? Anywhere. We don't even talk of it in the school. So that's why tayo mga Pinoy, we lag behind. No, we are already behind in terms of knowledge and understanding about financial education, about personal finance, lalong-lalo na sa topic na life insurance. But the good news is we are fighting for it. Mean to say, lalaban tayo. No, it doesn't mean na tanggapin mo na lang na you lag behind and you know nahuli na tayo and wag na. No, we are fighting. We should fight for it because the knowledge is free. The knowledge is accessible, and that's why dito sa IMG we have classes every day 7 times a week and every day more than 5 times a day so that we can spread the information especially sa mga bahay, especially sa mga households, especially sa mga family. So if you are listening right now with your family, with your spouse, with your children, congratulations. Okay, I congratulate you because in short, it takes courage to share and to listen, especially when it comes to the topic of personal finance, particularly itong topic natin ngayon, which is life insurance. Okay? So, welcome sa session natin, Lunch and Learn. The topic is Guide to Buying Life Insurance Simplified. First up, a quick background about me as the educator, as the facilitator for this session. And you know, in the picture you see there me and my wife Joanne, and we are certified financial educator ng US, okay? And we are also an associate financial planner of the Registered Financial Planner Institute Philippines. But the RFP, Registered Financial Planner, is a worldwide organization of financial professionals. So if you are a member of IMG as well, you will have a chance if gusto mo, no, na yung pangalan mo madugtungan ng AFP, di ba? Di ba? Kasi mga friends natin na lawyer, attorney, ATTY, at the end is like LLB, di ba? Or yung mga accountant friends natin is at the end meron silang CPA, di ba? So if you like to have an additional, letter after your name like AFP, hindi yung AFP na may baril ha, AFP Associate Financial Planner, go to IMG, become a member of this community because we will help you get that certification para maging professional ka kung gusto mo. Okay? Mas maging level up sa pagiging professional financial educator. And at the same time, sa IMG po, tayo po ay 15 years na po as full-time volunteers, full-time trainers dito. Okay? So, let's get to business. Let's get to the topic. Introduction. Life insurance is instant money used to secure your capacity to provide for family, to pay expenses, to pay debts and taxes, and to pass on wealth should death happens. That's why most Filipinos do not talk about life insurance because they think it is connected to death, di ba? So, para kung sa Bisaya, tunglo, di ba? In English, like a curse, no? If you talk about life insurance, you're thinking about death. And Filipinos don't want to think about death. However, most Filipinos buy memorial plan. Joke lang, no? So, bottom line is that life insurance is just instant money. Okay? So, the first item here among the five is kailangan you must know the coverage. How much is enough? Okay? How much is enough? Jess, I have life insurance. Okay, that's good. How much is your coverage? Ewan ko 100, 200, 500. Madalas tanungin mo yung friends mo na nagsabi sa'yo na, "I have life insurance." Tanungin mo kung alam ba nila yung coverage. At meron kang mga friends, if meron kang mga friends planning to buy insurance, help them, educate them. So if you are not yet a financial educator, a member of ING, join us, join the community so that you can educate your friends, especially your family, in their decision when they are planning to buy life insurance, because coverage is very important, must be at least 10 times your annual income, especially if your income is 1 million below. So let's say your income, monthly income right now, let's say it's 20,000 a month or 30,000 a month or somewhere in between, let's say 25,000 a month. Annual income, it would translate as 25 times 12. And how much is that annually? That's around 300,000, di ba? 25 times 12 is 300,000. And sabi dyan, 10 times your annual income. So 300,000 times 10, that's around more or less 3 million. So if I am earning 25,000 per month from my salary, from my job, or from any freelance career, I must have at least 3 million pesos worth of coverage. Di ba? Hindi 3 million yung babayaran ha. Coverage. We're talking about coverage. Or in the policy, it's called face amount. Okay? Pag sinabing face amount, yun na yun, coverage. It must be 10 times your annual income. Just parang ano yata, I have lesser coverage than the required. It means you are underinsured. So if yung kailangan after you compute 10 times your annual income is 3 million but you're only covered 1 million, then you are short of 2 million. The more you need to buy another policy. Okay? So kasi underinsured ka. Okay? Underinsured ka. So kailangan yan 10 times your annual income minimum, no? At least, no? Kasi bakit ganun yung computation? Ganito kasi yung mga sinasabi ng mga financial experts. If ako yung nagkaroon ng 3 million life insurance kasi 25,000 yung income ko, in case something happened to me, my family would expect to receive 3 million pesos. Now, the 3 million pesos, may option yung family ko. So kaya very important rin i-educate ko yung family ko. When I buy life insurance, it's not just buying for the sake of buying. Kailangan i-educate ko yung asawa ko, yung husband ko, yung anak ko, yung kapatid ko, kung sino yung loved ones ko, that especially if they are the beneficiary. So that they would know what to do. Kasi pag yung asawa mo makakatanggap ng 3 million, i-shopping yan, di ba? Baka i-shopping yan, ubos yan in one day. Madaling ubusin yung 1 million, 2 million, 3 million. I-down payment mo lang ng bahay at saka yung kotse. Ubos na yan, di ba? So kailangan family should be financially educated as well. Okay? So mean to say, the 3 million pesos, there's an option that the company, the insurance company would say, "Ma'am, sir, would you want to get the 3 million lump sum? Or would you want to get at least interest of like 10% every year lifetime?" Di ba? So if the spouse or the beneficiary would choose the second option, which is just the pension, just the interest per year lifetime, 10% of 3 million is 300,000. And 300,000 is equal to the annual income. So guess what? The family can still survive even kung wala na yung breadwinner, because yung 3 million hindi shinapping, no? Hindi binili ng kung ano-ano, intact yung 3 million sa insurance company, pero yung nare-receive lang ng beneficiary is just like the salary, the annual salary of the breadwinner that was lost. That so and lifetime yan, 300,000 lifetime. Nandun yung 3 million but 300,000 lifetime. So it's as if nandyan pa rin yung breadwinner. Okay? Until such time makarecover yung family, the children will be big enough, mature enough to look for a job, so it's up to the beneficiary whether they would result or decide to get the entire lump sum na lang later on. But initially, pwedeng ganun yung option. Kaya, that is what you call protection. Income replacement din yung other term. Okay? And another formula is this. No? If you read it at the bottom, no? Coverage must be at least 10 times your annual expense if your income is 1 million and a year above. No? This is something, I don't know if you can see this in other article, but this is something that I just estimate. This is something that I just realized because, for example, let's say if you're earning around 2 million a year, that's probably 50,000, more than 150,000 a month income, I should expect, no, I should expect that your family hindi uubusin yung 150,000 income for expenses. I should expect that out of the 150,000 income per month, your family should only consume at least siguro half of it, or at least 75%, let's say 100,000, and savings yung 50,000. So I mean to say, if the expenses is just 100,000 a month, in a year, that's around 1.2 times 10, that's around 12 million. Right? So mean to say, if you base it on the annual income kasi, baka masyadong malaki and you cannot afford anymore to cover yourself. Pero if you base it on the expense, kasi yung goal mo lang is replacement na para makasurvive yung family. So look at the expense. So yung official formula talaga is 10 times your annual income. Pero ito yung suggested formula. If your income is already 1 million above, 10 times your annual expense. But I should expect you that you save, you don't spend. Your family doesn't spend the entire income. Especially if your income is 2 million a year or 5 million a year or more than that, look at the expenses. Kasi hindi naman 5 million a year din yung expense, di ba? Look at the expense, okay? So that is the first must know, okay? The second must know is this: type of insurance. Okay? So when you buy life insurance, aside from the coverage that you consider, you need to understand at least basic knowledge on the type of insurance that's commonly available, that's commonly being sold out there. First is the term insurance, which is the pure insurance. Second is the whole life insurance. Third is the variable or VUL. And the fourth is there's such thing also as term insurance plus investment. Okay? So let's talk about it very quickly, each of the item. Okay? So first up is the term insurance, yung pure insurance talaga. Now, it is affordable because it's no cash value. No cash value. Mean to say, talagang yung insurance lang yung binili mo, yung protection lang. Para kang bumili ng insurance ng kotse, insurance ng bahay. Di ba? Yung insurance lang talaga yung binayaran mo. No savings component. And it is also renewable and it's also convertible. Renewable meaning to say, since it's term insurance, meaning sa term, it's just the number of years, limited number of years na nagkaroon ka ng coverage. Like if you look at the bottom, like time covered, you can have 1 year coverage. So next year you can renew it, di ba? And you could have 5 years term coverage. Every year binabayaran mo exactly the same amount for the first 5 years. After 5 years, if you renew it for another 5 years, medyo angat ng konti yung cost, di ba? So every 5 years nagre-renew ka, different cost every 5 years. Okay? Or may 10 years rin, may 18 years rin. And it's convertible. Convertible to what? Convertible to a lifetime insurance. Kasi sa term insurance, kaya tinawag ng term kasi it's limited number of years lang. You get covered for certain number of years kung kailan mo gusto, how many years. So it's just like, again, going back to the example of buying a house, the insurance na binenta sa'yo ng bangko, na require ng bangko sa'yo, it's a term insurance because you are insured as long as you have still utang. Okay? You will be insured as long as there's still utang. Okay? So if wala nang utang, then no insurance needed. Okay? So yan po ay term insurance. And ako, I am what you call this, a believer of this, and I'm a fan of term insurance because it's so practical in terms of cost, no, affordable. Imagine, let's say, let's say I have this term insurance of, let's say, for 4 million pesos, and I'm just paying around 15,000 in a year. Imagine 4 million pesos and 15,000 in a year. You know to say, talagang kung sa negosyo pa yan, talagang hindi ka malulugi. Worst case scenario, you will not be lugi because even if you pay it for the next ilang years, 4 million yung matatanggap ng pamilya mo, no? Anything could happen. And I'm covered with term insurance almost around 13 million. No, in case something happened to me and then I'm paying around more or less almost 100,000 a year or 120,000 a year for a 13 million insurance, in case something happened to me, hindi lugi yung family ko. O, di ba? So, importante, guys, I share to you this, and importante that you must know that I'm also walking what I'm talking. I walk the talk. I practice what I preach. So, try to check your coverage and try to check ano yung insurance type nasa sayo. Baka ngayon mo lang narinig yung term insurance. Maybe, yung alam ng marami is just the whole life insurance. Di ba? Yung whole life insurance is also commonly available out there by life insurance companies. They sell it, insurance agent, and you are covered. Paano mo malalaman is a whole life insurance? You are covered nandun sa policy proposal. You are covered until age 99, until age 100. So pag may nakita kang ano diyan, date, no? Date, let's say buwan, araw at saka year, no? So you compute it from your age right now and until that date. If your age is 99, if your age is 100, then that's a whole life insurance. Okay, that's very easy to, the proposal and the policy. If this says there up to age 99 or my date, my month and day, that's whole life insurance. Yes, it's affordable because you pay for the rest of your life. No, it's affordable. You're covered until age 100. They make it affordable and lifetime payment, no, and then with little cash value. There are insurances that are not lifetime payment and yet they cover you 99, 100. So they collapse that yung mga binabayad mo. So example lang ha, this is just an example. Let's say you're about to pay 20,000 a year for the next 60 years. Kasi you're 40 years right now, 40-year-old or 30-year-old. For the next 70 years, you're going to pay around 20,000 a year. So if you don't want to pay lifetime, then yung 20,000 a year, they would collapse it, mean to say they shrink it into like 40,000 a year or 35,000 a year or 50,000 a year in the next siguro 20 years. And after 20 years, lifetime ka na covered. So it's just the same amount of money. Kaya lang, yung babayaran mo for the years na hindi mo gusto babayaran, then they will just put it on top. No, instead, 20,000 a year, maging 40, maging 60, and for a certain number of years after that, covered ka na lifetime. But at the end of the day, it's a whole life insurance pa rin because the lifetime coverage at the age 99, age 100 or 120. Okay? And and what do you expect on the investment side? There is a little investment cash value, little cash value, and it's not equal sa pera na binayad mo. Sometimes kasi people would think, bibili ako ng life insurance kasi pwede akong umutang. Correct. Pwede kang umutang. Utangin mo yung own pera mo. Pero yung own pera mo, inutang mo, may interest yun. So imagine, parang niluluto ka ng sariling mantika, right? Kasi you're paying money and you want to borrow money, pero may interest yun. And the total cash value will never be equal to the amount of money that you pay. Okay? So don't buy life insurance just to borrow money later. Oh no, that's for the wrong reason. Buy life insurance for the right reason. And that is protection, coverage, di ba? Love insurance kasi gusto mo secure yung family mo. Okay? And the third is variable. Very common and available being sold by insurance people, variable insurance, VUL, no, this in short VUL. And it's quite expensive kasi again, it's just like the whole life, pero they just collapse the number of years to pay. That's why naging mahal, di ba? And what is the sad part about VUL is that zero cash value on the initial first to second year. So pag tiningnan mo yung proposal, zero cash value in the first 2 years. Parang VUL yan. And limited number of years, ay parang BUL na rin talaga. And at the same time, pag may sinabi na may investment, you could choose the investment. Talagang BUL yan. Diba? Kasi pag whole life, yung kanina, you cannot choose the investment. The insurance company, they can choose for you. But the VUL, you can choose. Ilagay natin sa stocks or sa bonds. Diba? So pag nilagay sa stocks, there is a potential of cash value growth. Diba? Pero again, it is expensive and you don't have any cash value in the first 2 years usually, but it's flexible payment. Mean to say you can pay within 10 years, within 15 years, or after 10 years, the insurance company could ask you to pay for another few years. So talagang walang fixed number of years na babayaran. Initially, the insurance agent would tell you 10 years to pay lang. Pero it's not a guarantee kasi after 10 years, there are times, and based on experience, there are times that insurance company would require you to pay more kasi bumaba yung cash value mo. Because yung cash value will be the one used to pay for the remaining years na hindi mo nababayaran. And based on the computation, if based on the computation of the insurance company, your cash value will not be enough to pay the succeeding years, then sisingilin ka ng life insurance company. So be careful. So at least alam mo na ngayon, term insurance, whole life, and then VUL. Okay? And the last type is term insurance plus investment. Ito is a term insurance, but you can add an investment feature separate. Parang ikaw na yung nagdugtong, pero alam mo, separate yan. Mean to say, pag pumunta ka sa isang fast food and then there's a burger, there's a drink, there's a fries, pwede mong bibilhin yung burger lang. no? Yung burger lang talaga, no? Or pwede mo bilhin fries lang, ganyan, no? Pero kung gusto mo, burger and fries lang. So ikaw na yung nagdugtong, ikaw na yung gumawa ng meal mo, o di ba? Kung gusto mo, upgrade mo, o di ba? Or gusto mo dugtungan mo ng McFlurry or gusto mo dugtungan mo ng halo-halo, di ba? So ikaw na yung nag-design. Same thing here. You have a term insurance, you have fixed premium, yung term insurance, minimal, very affordable, and may extra money ka pa, may extra pera ka pa. Saan mo yan ilalagay? Sa investment, sa mutual fund, or sa PDF or premium deposit funds. Okay? So it's flexible, especially when it comes to purpose. Kasi some people would want to get covered, life insurance, term insurance, pero gusto nila mag-save rin for kids' education. So they open a mutual fund, di ba? Side by side. Or they invest in a stock market or they invest in a PDF, di ba? Gusto nila pang education din. So while they are covered, they are paying for the coverage, they also want to build up savings investment as regular as they can. Kasi since affordable yung cost, you can pay the cost in annual, no? Annual one time, and whatever you have extra every month, lagay mo sa investment. Next year, one time sa life insurance, and then the rest is investment. So you can do that if you have a term insurance plus investment. If alam mo yung mutual funds, lalong-lalo na if you're an IMG member, automatic nagkaroon ka ng online mutual fund account, dagdag ka ng dagdag, just put and put, add and add, but without forgetting your protection sa term insurance. So, mean to say you are more free to do what you want because you're more free how much coverage you want to have kasi affordable yung term insurance so you can maximize the protection and you can also maximize the investment kasi you can put and put any extra money, any extra savings. Okay? So that is for the type of insurance. Number 3, must know or must have. You must know that there are ride-on programs. At na-mention na natin kanina that with your insurance package, with your life insurance package, whatever extra money you have, you can put it in a mutual funds or premium deposit funds. Or with the existing life insurance you have, you could choose an insurance package that has a memorial concierge or funeral services. So, at ano yung memorial concierge or funeral services? Alam natin na Philippines, napakasikat yung memorial plan. And people buy memorial plan without further question. Kasi alam na natin for what? Ano yung purpose? It's for the kabaong, it's for the imbalsamar, it's for the 3 days chapel use. However, life insurance products or companies do not have that kind of service in the Philippines. In other countries like US, Canada, life insurance companies, they take care also of the funeral services. And whatever is left on the cost, after spending it all initially in the funeral services, whatever is left, then yun yung matatanggap ng beneficiary. In the Philippines, insurance companies do not do that. So, bibili ka pa rin ng memorial plan. Well, the good news is this. There's an insurance product that already includes the funeral services para no hassle, hassle-free. Kasi what if puno yung chapel, di ba? Saan yung di ba? So, importante you can choose whatever chapel and then you can choose whatever you want to do, however whatever the family wants to do with the remaining days na sa loved one, no? Kasi example, let's say 5 days, 10 days yung lamay, no? Yung wake, no? So ano yun, sa traditional memorial plan is just 3 days. So you have to pay for another extra 4 or 5 days. So ito life insurance, malaking coverage at includes funeral services. You can choose a bigger chapel, choose an exclusive chapel. May joke nga sinasabi, may presidential chapel. So kung hindi ka naging presidente nung buhay ka pa, pwede ka maging presidente during your dying days, no? During your death kasi pwedeng presidential chapel. At presidential chapel would cost around 300,000 in 3 days or 100,000 per day. Diba? So if you expect a lot of visitors and you expect, kaibigan, loved ones, relatives, then kailangan more than 3 days, no? So where would you get the money? It should be from the life insurance proceeds. However, life insurance companies, it would take a month or 2 months before yung pera darating, no? From the life insurance. So gusto mo, may pera agad para magamit for funeral services. So may mga ganun, mga ride-on benefits. At the same time, may mga ride-on programs na critical illness benefits din. No? Mean to say, kasi pag sinabing critical illness, people think it's like health. It's health benefit, health insurance. Correct. Because life insurance companies, they don't really think about health. They think about death. No? Pag namatay ka, may pera. Di ba? Pero, they believe na most people die. No? Most people die due to health no critical health condition or terminal illnesses. So kaya you can have a choice to add on some benefit if in case the cause of death maging critical illness man yan, terminal illness benefit, you can have an additional coverage if yan yung cause of death. Kaya it's like, you know, additional, it's like advance money. It's advanced life insurance. Kasi pag sinabi sa doktor, no, tinanong ng pamilya mo, Dok, kumusta si ano? Sinabi ng doktor, critical. Oh, di ba? So ano yung ibig sabihin? Eh malapit na, no? Pag sinabi ng doktor, terminal. Oh, di ba? So, meaning to say, nasa terminal ka na, malapit ka na magbabay, di ba? So, it means the life insurance company can give you or give your family advance money, even buhay ka pa, pero nasa critical or terminal condition ka na, your family will now have money to pay some medical expenses advance. Kasi yung mga hospitals ngayon, naniningil. Naniningil o nagsisingil sila on a daily basis. Parang ano yon, parang patak, parang taxi. Your hospital will not ask for the bill at the end when you check out. No. The hospital would ask for the bill on a regular basis, as regular as they can. Di ba? So where would you get the money? If halimbawa na ICU, 10,000, 20,000 per day, plus the medicines like 50,000 per day, in 10 days, that's 500,000 already. Where would you get 500,000? Right? So, kaya may critical illness benefit. And of course, there's also hospitalization. So, pwede mong idugtong yung critical illness at saka yung healthcare hospitalization sa existing life insurance mo or vice versa. If you already have critical illness or hospitalization, dugtungan mo ng life insurance, pwede. Okay? So, that's why you choose term insurance kasi very affordable, pwede mong idugtong, pwede i-add on. And of course, you can add accidental death benefit. And we need to understand, there are insurance policies that do not cover overseas, you know, let's say if may mangyari abroad, accidental death or death, natural death, most insurance policies do not cover that. But there are companies, especially yung mga partner ni IMG, they cover overseas incident, like say accidental death or natural death. So ask your friend who invited you if you are not yet a member of IMG or if you don't have yet a financial program, a product in place. Ask the person who invited you because you're so blessed to be with IMG, because our protection products can cover even incidents abroad in case of accidental death and natural death. Okay? So that is number 3 must know. Number 4, where to buy and how to avail. First, very common, through an agent of a life insurance company. Maybe all of us here have friends, relatives na naging ahente ng mga insurance company. And at the same time, if you go to your bank, okay, especially yung mga big banks, they also sell insurance through their bank assurance program. Yung mga insurance company tied up with the bank, tinatawag yon bank assurance. And there is a specific personnel or bank officer that will take care of that product, no? So that's why some of my friends, some of my kakilala, they would say, Jess, may insurance na ako from this bank. It means I know automatically the bank sold them insurance, a bank insurance product, no? So the third is through a direct financial broker such as IMG. So the good thing about this, no, if you're with IMG, if you're about to join IMG, you know, you and your family will have access directly to the companies, to the products. Hindi ka na dadaan sa mga ahente, you know, wala nang cheche bureche, wala nang mga you don't waste time, you know, and you are more secure kasi you don't have to talk to as many insurance agent, you know. Kasi pag yung concept mo insurance agent lang, then you have to talk to a lot of insurance agent before you can decide, and it's a waste of time, energy, and effort. And most likely, if nagmamadali ka, you end up buying the wrong product because nagmamadali ka, di ba? Pero if you go through a direct financial broker, the automatic you have access already to the product that you need. You need term insurance, may term insurance yan. You need with critical illness, may term insurance with critical illness. You need with memorial concierge or funeral or repatriation, meron ganon. So, mean to say, customized na ka-customize na lahat. So, you don't need to waste time, effort, energy, talking to a lot of people just to buy one product. Di ba? Be an IMG member, access the products for yourself and for your family, then let it access, you know, give them access also. Let them join IMG as well. O ikaw muna mismo yung mag-o-offer sa kanila, right? And the best part is this, online application. No need of face-to-face. Online application, especially if direct financial broker, IMG, online financial application, even if outside abroad, insurance companies do not sell to all overseas Filipinos, okay? But through a direct financial broker like ING, online pwede. Online mag-fill up, online magbayad pwede. In short, we make it accessible and easy. Kasi innovation yan eh. It should be innovation. There should be innovation. Yung cellphone mo, innovated, nag-upgrade ka, nag-update ka. That's innovation. Pero your financial product and the access and the way to avail is not innovation kasi old school pa rin, yung classical pa rin, traditional, kinakausap mo pa rin yung ahente, that's traditional. Hindi yan innovation. Yung innovation is online discussion and online application and online payment. Di ba? So, titingnan mo lahat ng gadgets mo, upgraded, innovated. Pero dapat yung knowledge mo when it comes to buying and availing insurance, also upgraded and updated. And you can only get upgrade and update when nasa platform ka. Anong platform yan? Yung sa direct financial broker or IMG platform. Di ba? Yung cellphone mo, platform, iOS, and Android platform yan eh. So, platform, you access the upgrades. Okay? And same thing with the membership benefit. If you're a member of the IMG community, automatic, you already get freebies. You already get free coverage, memorial concierge, free accident insurance, and life insurance. Konti lang, pero automatic, it's free. Kasi no one will give you free, especially nowadays. Right? So, let your family be a member of IMG, I would suggest, so that they can also have free, automatic free coverage before they upgrade to higher coverage. Okay? That is number 4 of must know. Okay? Number 5, are you insurable? Insurability. Very important yung number 5. Okay? So, importante guys, you are in good health status. Okay? You are in good health status. Because if bibili ka ng life insurance, kasi, you would die, no, in few days, in few months, no, and it may not be possible, no. Some people would think about life insurance if ma-diagnose na po sila ng mga critical illness. Some people would think about getting healthcare if nagkakasakit na sila. Sometimes mahirap isipin, especially tayo Filipino, kailangan pang may magkasakit sa family or kailangan pang may mamatay bago tayo magising na kailangan pala natin ng healthcare and life insurance. Okay? Sana hindi aabot sa punto na yan. Mean to say, because of your knowledge and because of your understanding, bibili ka ng life insurance. Kukuha ka ng healthcare. As long as you're still good health, in good health status. Okay? Do not buy insurance and healthcare when you're already sick and dying. Okay? It's for the healthy. Some people would say, Jess, it's for the healthy. What's the use of healthcare if bibili ka, hindi ka makabili if you're sick? You buy healthcare when you're healthy. You buy life insurance when you're alive and well. And kailangan bibili ka as early as possible. The minute you understand this, the minute you understand the importance, if you're at the legal age as well, if you're earning some income, buy as soon as possible because the cost increases with age. Lalong-lalo na if you're a breadwinner. Okay? If you're a breadwinner, somebody's depending on you, either your parents, your kapatid, your anak, your asawa. You buy life insurance, get covered as soon as possible. And you buy insurance for the right purpose. Okay? Right purpose and the right priority. Importante, we follow the solid financial foundation. Other trainings would talk to you, would share to you, would inform you about solid financial foundations. There's a lot of available trainings, a lot of available videos that you can listen. In fact, there's a book and lahat na sinishare ko ngayon ang galing sa isang libro. Okay? IMG book is an IMG book. Importante guys, you decide because of your understanding. You decide because you understand the purpose. Okay? That's the important thing. And final note. Okay? I hope you learned something. I know you learned something. But the final note is this. Money is powerful. But what is more powerful is financial education. Money comes and goes. So this session, Lunch and Learn, is part of the big mission of promoting and spreading financial education. And I believe, I am sure, if you did not memorize everything na sinabi natin since kanina, I'm sure you've learned at least some relevant information that can help you change your life, change your family's life, and build financial security. Financial education is more powerful. Okay? So, subscribe, like, share, and follow us on these channels. Like on Facebook, we have this page. Look for Coach Joanne, or you can just type this on your Facebook link. And on Instagram, there's Coach Joanne underscore IMG, and especially YouTube. We have this channel, Prosper Pinoy, and this is recorded video. So if you think your friends should learn about this, your family should be here and learn and listen to this, but they were not able to, don't worry, I will upload this on our Facebook channel, and you have to go there, Prosper Pinoy, and subscribe and like it para ma-update ka kung kailan natin na-upload and available yung video. Alright? Guys, I think that would be all. I wish you good health. Stay safe during the day. Have a great weekend. God bless.